Bam! The late adopter. Hi guys, welcome to the new video, and we are doing Algorand. Why? Because I've heard a lot about Algorand. Well, actually, I haven't heard anything about it. I just heard people mentioning it and never did any research on what it is. But basically, if a lot of people talking about something, I mean, I'm interested in it, you know, as any normal person would be. Anyway, I think this is one of the more bullish things that I've seen on the charts. So I want to go over this and see what's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen like tomorrow or something like that, because this is a weekly chart. But when it actually happens, maybe in a month or two, it's gonna go like 10 times up or something like that. So let's get in the chart and see what's happening. So we're gonna start with this, okay? This line over here, this top over here. So this was some kind of a resistance that was almost tested over here, and now we broke it and we are retesting the resistance. So the thing is this retest over, or are we gonna higher? Because this keep reminding yourself that this is a weekly chart. So when you actually start going up, you want to actually see that we break all-time high up here and then we go higher. But this is actually not actually the line we want to look for. This is not the line. I'm gonna show you the line, and it goes something like this. It goes something like this. It goes from these tops over here that's been making it all the way through this top over here, and you can see here that we are hitting a resistance now. So these tops over here, however you want to draw it, maybe something like this. It hits a lot of these wicks over here. It's a really nice line. It hits a lot of wicks. This is engulfing candle, so this is it's this wick that counts. Then it hit this wick over here, and now we try to break it over here, got rejected and went down to test the support. So this is a perfect execution so far. So I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen now. So this part over here is actually a cup and handle. This is the cup and this is forming the handle. So now the price is gonna go up, and once it breaks this line over here, it's gonna go up. And how much is gonna go? Well, based on the cup and handle formation, we're gonna take something like a bottom over here to the top of the top of it, and it's gonna go up to 2.4, something like that. That's the target list. Yeah, I know it seems this seems like, oh, it's gonna go like, you know, but this is logarithmic chart, so when you move it, it gets like somewhere around here, so somewhere around 2.4 or something like that. That's the first target, at least. That's the just first target after it starts going up. But that's already from now to then, that's like 100%. So from now to then it's 100%. But how many weeks this is gonna take, like it depends. So that's very bullish right now. This line has to be broken, because it's a perfect resistance line, and now we retest this previous resistance over here, and over here we went down. So I think it's only up from here for Algorand, and you can see here it's going on. I'm gonna bet, I haven't seen this, but I'm gonna bet there are some moving averages right under here that are supporting the line. Yeah, it's looking good, but this 20 moving average is actually posing some threat. Preferably you would want to be above the 20 moving average, but it went too fast, and now it's getting support on the 50 moving average up here. So what we want to see is this get above the 20 moving average before it continues going up higher. But it generally it looks good. Let's see 10 moving average. Yeah, the 10 moving average is all the way down here. So it won't be bullish until we pass the 20, get above the 20 moving average. So right now this is the triangle to look for. It's the between the 20 and the 50, sorry, between 20 and the 50 moving average up here. So on whatever side this breaks out, if it breaks out on the 20 moving average side up here and start getting support on 20 moving average, I'm gonna bet this is gonna go high up. But if it starts breaking the 50 moving average and continues going down, then I'm gonna look for again to retest this support over here at 0.8, and after that we have to look for 0.6. But that's bearish targets, and I don't think that's gonna happen, but that's assumption. So what I think will or not happen doesn't really matter. Only thing that matters is what we're having right now. So let's see if we can get some more patterns out of this right now. Short-term patterns, what's happening in just this part over here. So this looks like some kind of a triangle forming, right? Something like this. it looks pretty decent, and those are the moving averages on the daily. I'm gonna guess. Yeah, it's far above the daily moving average, but the 20 moving average and the 50 moving average, it's forming some kind of triangle over here. So that's something to look for. The 4 hourly actually looks terrible because we are below all the moving averages. So, and now that we are getting into this apex, the ending of the triangle, what I want to see before we actually break on the downside and test 0.8 again, I would like that the price goes above the, at least above the 1.1. If price can make a higher target than 1.1, that's over here, before it gets into this triangle, so something like this, goes here and goes above this line on 1.1 and gets support on it, because here is the 20 moving average, the red line on the 4 hourly, and preferably get also support on the 100 moving average sooner or later before it gets out the triangle. Then I think we're gonna break on the upside. But if it keeps lingering down while this average is coming towards it, then probability is likely to break on the downside. So either way, wherever you break out, you're gonna have to look for some kind of support or resistance. So if you break on the downside over here, the target should be this line over here, 0.8 line. And if we break on the upside from here, then the target should be looking for to retest this 1.5 line, depends on where we retest it at, but that's the target. So this is the triangle. There are some moving averages, so you can go on the upside, downside. But looking on the long term, on this cup and handle forming right now, this handle can actually continue a little bit more further, because it's a quite long cup, so it can continue like all the way down here, right? It doesn't matter. The matter is it's creating the pattern cup and handle. So how far this goes down depends. But it's been going quite high up, so it needs to cool down. So it might actually happen that we're gonna go and retest this 0.8 line. Let me just see that again on the weekly. Yeah, that's the line. That's the 0. That's this stop over here. That's very important, and I think that might actually be the case. That now that we are forming this cup and handle, that we are gonna go even further down and test the 0.8. This is not bearish, because once we are down here, then the next target becomes this resistance line, and if breaking of this resistance line is gonna push us very high up. So keep in mind that. Let's just for last time look at this triangle one more time over here. See how because you have to understand, once something starts getting into these triangles during the end phase, you want to start looking at the moving averages, because usually moving averages, especially on the 4 hourly, starts converging into the one apex, and then the price are gonna pick at the side and break on the side where it is. Right now the price is below the moving averages. If you really just, you can see here it's below all the moving averages. That's the 20, 50, 100 and 200 moving average, and right now the price is below all the moving averages. So what I'm expecting, if it's gonna break on the downside, I'm expecting the 20, especially 20 moving average and the 50 moving average to push the price down. 20, 50, maybe even 100. Yeah, 100 looks like actually like it might be. Depends on how weak this is. If it's very weak, then the 20 and 50 is gonna push the price down, but this 100 is definitely gonna push it down. If you want to break on upside, yeah, I'm gonna take a bet, and I'm gonna say it has to break the 100, hold the 100, and then break on the upside. But if you see it getting rejected, because here it got rejected on the 100 moving average, if you see it getting rejected again on the 100 moving average, like that's it's gonna go on the downside, and then you can look for this 0.81 target over down here. That's decent support for this move over here. Decent support. Let's just see how this plays out if we use the oh my god, it's gonna go all down to 0.56. What's on 0.56? Let's see. 0.56. This support down here. Wait, I wasn't. This support down here, something like 62. Yeah. So okay, so it might actually go even down even further. Depends. But basically, you don't want to get out of the triangle. That's what I want to say. You don't want to get out of the triangle on the downside. either way. Anyways, we just saw that this is actually let me just zoom in for last picture. We actually saw that this is a cup and handle forming. This is a cup and handle forming. It's gonna down and it's gonna go up. So once this line is broken, this is actually trading opportunity once this line is broken on the upside. But right now we are some kind of right now, sorry, let's do it like this. Right now we are some kind of retracement phase, consolidation phase. So once that's over, it's gonna go up, and then you're gonna be looking for this line over here and break on the upside. Anyways, that's algo for you guys. That's algo. Nice you to subscribe to the channel. You give me something, I gave you something. Nothing for free in this world. So, you know, people have been asking about algo. They're looking at algo, been pumping, you know, and now it's some kind of retracement. So, you know, that's how these things goes. That's how things goes. I just made a Bitcoin video and I said like Bullrun is not over because nobody's saying that Bullrun is over. It might be over. I don't know. I don't think it's over, but if Bullrun is not over, this is gonna go past the cup and handle. Is gonna go higher up. Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, post a comment, share the video, tell some other people about it. You know, all the shebang. Thanks. Bye bye.